Whew. Welcome to my office, which is temporarily in this cool, and by cool I mean cold, shop. I am going to be looking at the plans this morning to figure out what I got to do next. But as far as I can tell today, the main event is going to be finishing the gluing, we did all the gluing yesterday. So what we're going to do is unclamp everything today and get the solid bits starting to pull together into the boat shape. So I got to sand down all the excess glue that came through the joints, if any. Once I get that sanded off, then I should be ready to start stitching it up. I have to use a drill, I believe, to clear out any epoxy that got in the holes. So I'll kind of fix that up. There's some pre-drilled holes through which wire goes. So I'm going to clip the wire today, and then I'm going to go ahead and get set up for stitching it all together. And I've got a lot of helpers coming this evening, so hopefully I'll get a lot done today. We'll see how it goes. One of the nice things about a project like this is you get new toys or tools or toils, mixed between toys and tools. And today it's a new random orbital sander, which I'm excited to use because, I mean, come on. Who doesn't love power tools? This will be fun. I'm excited. All right. Next up, I'm going to remove clamps from all the bulkheads, get them sanded down, get the blocks off of the body of the boat and sand down those joints. So it's a lot of sanding and getting ready, because then the next thing I'll do is set up and get ready to stitch it all together. Hopefully by the end of the night, we'll have everything stitched up. You'll see the shape of the boat and it will be a thing to behold. And then tomorrow it's going to be a lot of epoxy and getting all the seams glued up and nice. And then I was feeling brave thinking, okay, day 3 would be fiberglass, but I think day 4 is going to be fiberglass. So we'll go from there. Wish me luck. All right, so just finished sanding the bulkheads. Now I gotta do the sides, and then we're ready to stitch. This is going pretty smoothly. Don't curse it now. So I made a rookie mistake. This is going pretty smoothly. Don't curse it now. I feel kind of bad about it. So this joint right here probably wasn't fully cured enough. So as I went to move it, the joint slipped. And so I put it back together. I might have to re-epoxy this, which just is a little gut wrenching because that is 24 hours of work. So before I touch any of the other joints on any of the other boards, I'm going to let them cure for a few more hours. It was probably just too cold for them to set up properly. And frankly, it hasn't been 24 hours. I set these around 5 o'clock last night. So I need to be patient. This is a challenge. I think this is, like, in reality, when we're talking about a project about resilience, resilience is not just toughness. Resilience is flexibility in the face of challenges. It's the ability to be patient. It's the ability to be kind despite whatever might be going on around you. It's the ability to deal with the microtransactions that happen every single day that can be jarring and discomforting and really frustrating. And that's been the morning for me. I got here, couldn't find my camera battery charger, so I'm using my phone today, which was a good solution, I think. But I went out to stores to try and look, when really I probably didn't need to go to the stores. I probably should have just stayed here and just worked with what I had. Sometimes we just want what we want and we waste our time doing other things. But, you know, this might be a blessing in disguise. Having this little mistake now is better than having it, you know, halfway up the boat and then problem then. This isn't cataclysmic, isn't going to ruin everything. I can reglue this and I can, you know, when we get the whole boat epoxied and put coating over the entire thing, it's going to be a lot stronger. So these are kind of weak joints to begin with, but with layer by layer, they become stronger and stronger. That's a good metaphor for what we're doing here. I'm realizing because each layer of work you do, you put a little bit more glue down, then you put down some more resin, then we put down some varnish, then we put down some fiberglass on the bottoms at least. Each layer makes the whole boat stronger and stronger, more resilient to the pressures of whatever's around it. So as much as I hate waiting, because it is hard for me to wait, I'm going to be patient. I'm going to give it about 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours of some patient time. So I'll probably set up my computer, do some work, notes and things, get the heater on in here so it's warmer and sets a little bit better. I think that'll help. And kind of go from there. Disappointing, but that is the way it is going to be. But I've got some good setup going here. I'm not without hope. We will still get what I want to get done today, which is to get the sides stitched up. That will happen. I'm positive of that. I do believe it's strong enough to do that. So just gotta be patient. I wanted to get a lot of it done, but to be honest, this could be a blessing in disguise as well, because I have a team of people coming tonight, and having a team of people will make this job easier and swifter. I'll show them how it works, we'll make it work, and then it's just a matter of getting it all lined up and ready to go. So we'll take our time and we'll get there. Patience is the word of the week. Oh, welcome to my office. I've got a makeshift office here. So tonight I've got a group of young men from church coming to help today, from actually two parts of church. I belong to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and we have what are called wards. They're just geographical areas that we separate different congregations into. And so we have two different wards coming tonight. They both just happen to have a youth night tonight, and they're going to come help with the first of the stitching. It worked out. Sometimes when you have a plan of what you want to have things go, and they don't go that way, it kind of bothers you because you think, oh, I'm going to do it this way, and then it doesn't work that way. And that's what's been happening to me today. So I didn't get to do anywhere near the amount of work at the beginning of the day that I wanted to. And it probably is a good thing. I have now had 24 hours of cure time on the joints. I think they're doing a lot better now. I feel better about that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up copper wire, and we're going to use that to stitch together the boat. So tonight we're going to get the two bottom pieces together, the transom put in and the bulkheads put in. If I can get them to put the bulkheads in and we get all that done tonight in the hour and a half that I have them, that'll be a good amount of work. And I can do the rest tomorrow plus the epoxy tomorrow. So I won't get into fiberglass until day 4, but you know what? Just got to roll with the punches. This is part of resilience building, right? Is learning to handle the daily micro transactions, that setbacks, the challenges that happen, those little tiny things that just frustrate you. But I thought I'd take a minute here too to show you what the boat will kind of look like. So tonight we're going to be building, we'll attach the bottom of the boat, this here, and the first panel, and then the transom. The transom is this back piece back here. This is very finished, so obviously it's not going to look like this when we're done tonight, but we'll get it pretty close. I brought the model in so I can show the boys, but also so I can reference it myself, because building the model was exactly the same way as the big one is built. I had to use little copper wires to tie it together, the whole 9 yards. So that's what we're doing tonight. I will get them here in about an hour and a half or so. So in the meantime, I'm just going to cut wire and get things prepped. I might even start stitching a little bit so that they can see where it's at and I've got it lined up properly. And then maybe we'll even get a few sides up if we're lucky. We'll see. Anyways, that's where I'm at tonight. It's a little cold, so I'm going to put on my sweater so I don't get bronchitis kicking in again like last night. And when the boys get here, we'll just start chugging away. So, I can't believe it, but having all the teenagers come and help actually helped. And you saw what it was before, and here it is now. It's boat shaped. I'm so excited. Look at this thing. It's coming along, baby. I am thrilled. I am so thrilled.